Welcome back to KTLA 5 Live. It is Baby Friday, so that means Venn is on the way. There's a new social network that has some parents concerned. Plus, a popular meme has found its way into the real world.
IRL, as we like to say.
IRL, yep.
As always, Emma Fife from Venn is here to help us make sense of it all. Venn is a 24-hour streaming network for video games, genre content, pop culture, and more. Emma, how you doing today?
I'm great. I'm really digging the term Baby Friday because it really instills a sense of the weekend being on the horizon.
Yeah.
Baby Friday, Friday Light, Friday Junior has been used occasionally, but something about baby just makes it seem so innocent and calm.
We're piggybacking off the whole Baby Yoda trends.
That's it, yeah.
Everything is much cuter when it's a baby.
Yeah, you know, baby everything, really. I mean, did you see Baby Vision in WandaVision?
No, really? Yeah.
Really cute. Yeah.
But
loved it.
we have full-size
Baby
llama
Friday.
next to you, yet to be named, I understand.
Yes, the return of the llama pillow. So this is a pillow that has been in the Venn family, well, since the beginning. And llama went missing for quite some time.
No.
And I was afraid that the llama had disappeared into storage, just lost to that void. But when we moved studios, because we're in our new studio now, suddenly llama reappeared.
So fantastic.
Suddenly,
Awesome.
look at that. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like, talk about good fortune.
Yeah.
Emma,
Yeah.
congrats on the new studio.
Thank you.
One thing about this new social networking app, Clubhouse, is that it's audio only. So if you were to do some cool video from your new studio, no one would see it on Clubhouse.
No one would ever know.
So
Yep.
what is this app? Why is it so exclusive? We were chatting in the break. Robert sent me this exclusive invite, so I felt like I had to join, and then I sent my invites to Bobby, and none of us have used it since. So who is this targeting? What is the app? And now parents are concerned, of course. It's new social media.
Exactly. So Clubhouse is exactly as you said. It's a voice chat only app, and you can jump in and out of different conversations that are happening live. It's a little like a Zoom meeting, but with no video or live podcasts where you can participate because you can take Q&A or you can just listen in. It is a great tool for networking, and I have a lot of friends I know that have really found some success on Clubhouse with building up these clubs and doing these weekly talks. It is invite only for now. However, using the app can give companies access to personal data stored on kids' phones or even expose them to abusive or hateful language. So if your kid is using Clubhouse, it's definitely time to talk to them about online boundaries and online safety. As far as who Clubhouse is for, I think that there is a little bit of an appeal to it in the era of not being able to go to, say, in-person conventions or seminars, anywhere where you would get a gathering of people who are talking about the job that they do, a project they worked on, et cetera, though there might be some additional appeal with Clubhouse as well. Even though it is invite only, as you point out, at this point, anyone who's on Clubhouse, myself included, has just is sitting on top of a bunch of Clubhouse invites. So it's not that hard to get on there, though I think they were definitely trying to market it with this is for professionals and it's exclusive. It's definitely
Yeah, Robert,
moving
how'd you get on it?
But I don't know. I waited for Jason Ball might have. I don't know. I saw somebody was on it and I was like, I need to get on it too. But I got on it and I noticed that there's moderators. And so you're saying that there's hate speech and there's stuff that kids that might not be should not be able to hear. These moderators don't necessarily control that. Do they not stop these kind of things from happening?
I think that more of what the issue is because Clubhouse is in its relatively early phase. And again, as I say, I think a lot of us at this point have Clubhouse invites to dole out. So those invites are going out to people and it's kind of expanding beyond a tightly moderated community. So I think it's simply an issue of the mods being able to keep up with the growth rate.
I try to. Like Sam said, I downloaded it, made my account, tried using it. I saw that Elon Musk was going to be on a type of meeting or something. I tried joining in it. All I could find was people talking about that meeting. I never could find the actual meeting itself. So yeah.
You couldn't find Elon Musk's actual meeting.
Yeah.
That's funny. Well, while we're on the topic of kids, how about move over Sesame Street? It's time to let Pokemon teach the youth of today. That's right. Kids are no longer training Pikachu. Pikachu is now training kids. Emma, tell us more about these Pokemon primers.
Yeah, so the Pokemon Primers, it's the first series that is aimed at young trainers who may recognize Pikachu and Squirtle but haven't learned the ABCs. So now you can learn together with your favorite Pokemon. Pikachu Press is releasing an ABC book for your young trainers to learn the alphabet and a 1, 2, 3 book for little readers to learn numbers. And parents and kids can both enjoy the adorable illustrations.
Those are great. I like that this is, not, I mean, pun intended, turning the page for Pokemon. I remember when Pokemon first came out, parents were like, Pokemon is bad, it teaches kids to fight. And now that Pokemon are helping kids learn, I think Pokemon are all good with the parents now.
Yep.
It's making such a huge comeback with the trading cards becoming a lot more valuable, and now kids now are learning the ABCs with a Pikachu. How cool is that? I love that.
It definitely reminds me of when Mario taught me to type on a computer. So
Yeah.
Mario teaches typing.
Yeah. That's great. I stuck with Mavis Beacon.
I know. I wasn't cool enough to have Mario. I had Mavis with the little chameleon that would stick its tongue out and grab the letter you were talking about.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, we people of our age are very well versed in internet memes. They've become a part of our culture, almost its own language, if you will. So much so that sometimes popular memes make their way out into the real world, as we've talked about. So Emma, tell us who Big Chungus is and where we can find him now.
Oh, yeah.
So fans of Looney Tunes and also memes rejoice. The Looney Tunes World of Mayhem mobile game is releasing a Bugs Bunny variant that might look a little familiar to avid meme fans. Of course, Big Chungus is the biggest, roundest Bugs Bunny that's been featured in memes for years now.
Yeah.
And he will be a character in your pocket. The meme grew out of gamer culture depicting a tubby Bugs Bunny on the cover of a PlayStation 4 game. And, well, now it's come full circle, and he's actually going to be in a game.
Oh, my goodness.
That's pretty cool. I wonder if the people who popularize these memes, I wonder if they get frustrated that now like a legit company is actually making money off the meme itself.
It's so
Because
mainstream.
It's not no longer a meme now. It's officially a game, an app in your pocket. I actually love it though. I was telling Bobby before we started the show today. I think it's so cute. I think this big Bugs Bunny is adorable. I absolutely love it. I hope they create other Chunguses in there, other creatures that you could
Would it be
possibly
Chungai?
Chungai? I don't know, Emma. Would it?
Yes. Well, I feel like it's cyclical and representative of like pop culture as a whole. Obviously, things like geek culture, loving comic books or Star Wars or even video games have become cool now and mainstream. So what's the next thing to become mainstream and actually available in the world but popular memes?
Yeah. I want to see Big Chungus on the Toon Squad in the next Space Jam.
Yes.
For sure. Oh my gosh. LeBron James and Chungus chilling.
Yeah.
Yes, hashtag Big Chungus for Space Jam. Let's
Let's do it.
So Chungus led to like chunky, right? The word to like
think it's
represent something like hefty, and like that otter that
Yeah.
the aquarium got in trouble for calling her chunky.
I feel like they came into existence around the same time. I think it's a chicken or the egg quandary.
Yeah, okay.
Chungus, chonky.
For more Chungus talk, Emma Fife, where can we go to watch Ben?
You can check out the download on Venn.tv Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific time. You can also check out more content from Venn on Venn Plays, Venn Esports, and Venn Download on YouTube.
So we have a segment on Fridays tomorrow. It's called 5th o'clock happy hour. It originated because Robert once said 2nd o'clock. He meant the second hour. So then a Facebook viewer made 5th o'clock happy hour where all of our viewers drink and post in the Facebook group together. I think there needs to be some sort of synergy between, or at least a collab one day between Thirsty Thursday and 5th o'clock happy hour.
I think that would be brilliant. We can have whatever cocktail I make for Thirsty Thursday, and we can enjoy together.
Oh, I would
with
love
Fifth
that.
Right?
love that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
totally.
So that's on tonight, or are you guys shooting that in the new studio for next Thursday?
Yeah, so we're shooting that in the new studio. There should be a new one up hopefully next week, but if you do go to Ben Download right now, there are 3 episodes available for you to watch. One about The Witcher, one about Fire Emblem Three Houses, and one about Pokemon, determining which Pokemon professor is Daddy AF.
Oh my God. Well, don't spoil it.
Robert is logging in right now. He's
Checking,
no
yeah.
time.
Emma Five, thank you so much. We will see you again next Thursday where we can discuss more about that. We'll be right back on 5 Live.